Welcome to another exciting episode of the Neville Goddard podcast. Today we're going to read Karen's email. She sent this to us. This is just lovely. I am so excited. So thank you, Karen. Let's dive in. Karen says, I listen to the podcast on Spotify every morning on the bus to work. It sets my days. You ask for yummy ideas. The thing is, you talk about what I need to hear in that moment on that day. I've recently discovered how fast I manifest just recently. And it's just a moment away. You covered that too. Maybe what you could talk about more is patience. People need patience with themselves. It takes a bit of time to learn and trust, etc. Imagine my smiles. Thanks, Karen. By the way, I can sense how you're playing. And playing, to me, is the big key with all of this. You see, here's what happens. People tend to start on this manifesting thing, this manifesting journey. First of all, they try to solve problems, and trying to solve a problem is slow. Neville Goddard said your desires contain their own plan and power of fulfillment. But most people start with problems, and I get it, we all got problems. But as long as you're problem-oriented, things tend to be more about thinking than imagining. Even when you try to imagine, you find you think too much whenever problems are on your mind. Remember, you literally imagine faster than you think. Your thinking actually is a result of your imaginings. You know, the state of loving puppy dad has very specific thinking. The state of loving teacher has very different thinking than the state of loving puppy dad. So we get to notice our identities. We get to play. And when I think about identities and identity-based manifesting and stuff like that, one of the things that I notice is this. Little children play. Little children play. I think about waiting rooms. And where there's a waiting room and where there's little children, there's always toys, coloring books, toys for them to play with. And that, to me, just might be the key. Because the more we play, the less we notice any need for patience. The more we play is how we learn. So years ago, I discovered that learning is behavior change. A lot of people learn about things. They read about it. They read about it. They learn about things. They can, some people I know, a lot of people I've met, well, a few, they can quote Neville better than I can. I only know a handful of quotes. I can look up the rest. Whatever I need comes to mind. I find it pretty quick. But I don't think about this too much. I play a lot. And this is a big key. So when someone signs up for ManifestingMasteryCourse.com, and you've done this, we say, hey, what we want you to do the little lesson every day. It takes about 10, 15 minutes total. Average is about 11. So we say, invest 11 minutes a day. Have some fun. Now, here's the cool thing. The lessons aren't necessarily devoted toward anything particular or solving any specific problem. Each lesson is designed to help you explore you and experience imagining differently. Each lesson invites you to explore imagining and discover you in cool little ways. And somewhere along the way, with all that little daily play, not problem-oriented, again, it's pretty cool when you notice this, and you'll notice this now. When you do Manifesting Mastery course, you notice there's nothing about problems here. And when we talk about problems, it's to help you to get, problems is an event. It's not a crisis. You are what's eternal. The event comes and goes. Let's give life to some eternal yummy. And so when it comes to patience, you've discovered the speed you are by playing with these little tiny bits. You've discovered the speed you are over a little bit of time. And I congratulate you, because we don't need more patience in this world. We need more play, because play is where we learn. Think about it. Little children, they learn to walk without knowing how to stand. Watch them move their bodies. They're practicing walking and running before they can stand. Little children learn a language without knowing a language. Right? We make it hard work. And that's what's cool. Play is the way. If you got gold today, I've got 2 suggestions. Number 1, for those who are just starting out with us, manifestingmasterycourse.com. It's that 90-day adventure. Takes a few minutes a day. It's $97. Go to manifestingmasterycourse.com. Read some of the testimonials. Email us if you got a question or two. But the big thing is this. Dive in. It's that little bit of play a day that has nothing to do with your problems that changes your entire life. And play is how you learn how to walk, how to run, how to talk. You want to live differently? Play is the way. Number 2, if you don't have this already, Joseph Goddard to the max. There's a very specific way that we play with the morning moments. The moments where you're waking up in the morning, so that we have easy, effortless daily wins. And it's these easy, effortless daily wins. Think of it this way. Here's one that I put in the oven every day. I have lunch with Victoria. I imagine her yum. Right? Some people imagine, well, they don't deliberately imagine anything about lunch, so it's hit and miss. Sometimes it's fun. Sometimes the food sucks. I imagine Victoria's yum every single day. And there are other things that are different every day. Today I got a group call with the current Dream Driven Day people. So I've already imagined that call having gone crazy cool fun, life-changing. So, Joseph Goddard to the max. There's some real specific bits in there. You want to get them right. So have a lovely day. My name is Mr. 2020. I do want to thank you for listening. Karen, thank you for your email today. This means heaps to me, as you know. And I can imagine you and your smiles listening on Spotify on the bus to work. Have a lovely day. My name is Mr. 2020. I already said that. See ya. Thank you for listening. Be blessed and have a lovely day.